And how can we begin to adjudicate between worldviews?
Oh, that's the criteriological question, and that's always a really challenging one. I think as a Christian, I'd bring three criteria to bear. I ask whether the proposals on the table are scriptural, are consistent with what I find in revelation from God. Because you see, as a Christian, it's not reason rules okay or relativism rules okay, but revelation rules okay. So, as a Christian, that's a number one criterion. But a second one is it thinkable? Can I tell the story of the world using this particular set of ideas in a way that isn't self-destructive? Let me give an example of being self-destructive. There is no such thing as truth, except I've just uttered one. And so it destroys itself. So it needs to be consistent. It needs to have scriptural adequacy, logical adequacy, but also it needs to be livable. You need to be able to live as though what you claim to be true is actually true. And it's that livability that some people have, a very consistent story, a materialist story to tell. But things happen in their lives. I'll give you an example. A professor of psychology I heard about through a friend who was a chaplain in a university who ministered to him. His wife passed away. She had a Christian funeral. She was a Christian. And he was grief-struck because he really loved his wife. But he kept apologizing to my friend Michael because he said, as a materialist, I know her atoms are just being rearranged. But he couldn't stop the tears. To me, it wasn't livable. So livable, thinkable, and scriptural.